Hello and welcome to the Daily Life Uncut. So let's jump right into it, and today we're going to have a great video because I am so happy to announce that I officially got to play the Grand Theft Auto 5 online heists. Now there's 5 heists in the game. I have tried to start the second one, but I've fully first done the first one. So it's called the Fleeka Job. I believe that's how you pronounce it from in-game. So Lester, if you're familiar with the game, is the guy that kind of sets up things and kind of helps you communication-wise, throughout the game. So apparently you have stages, and each stage and different job is something that you have to take as like different missions. And with that, you have to basically start it each time like different jobs. So the first job is very simple. All you do is of course, like I said, this is the first heist, so you're really kind of just learning things, and all you do is just go drive all the way across the state to the bank that's off of the freeway on the far left side of the map to stake out a bank. Then you get to drive all the way back into the city to Lester's house or warehouse and pick up Paige, which I was quite surprised to see her from the story mode to be shifted over to online, which makes sense because I feel that she was the best hacker in the game anyway, regardless whether she had a little bit better of a fee, but she always gave the appropriate amount of time inside places to actually get the jobs done. So I figured that it's best to have her online as well. I like the fact that you don't have to pay Lester and you don't have to pay the girl. Unlike, in the story mode, everybody gets a cut. And it seems like maybe it's just because it was the first heist, but you pretty much all you do is just split it with the other player that's in the lobby. Now, the only thing I don't like is you can't start heists or say certain part of the heists alone. You have to have the required amount of people. So for the first heist, I believe you can only use 2 people. Can't use no more, no less. Has to be 2 people. And then after that, you have to have 4. And I believe that's the way. Excuse me. I believe that's the way for the rest of it, is you gotta have at least 4 people. And at any point, if the heist is going on and say anybody has to back out, it ends the heist right then and there. So you can't die, otherwise you have to restart it, and you can't leave. So once the heist is started, you best believe you're gonna be in for the long haul. From what I hear, and I've yet to fully prove this, because the first heist I did it in less than an hour. But I've heard that these heists go up to at least 3 hours, if not more. Maybe it's because of connectivity issues, because it does seem quite long to get into a lobby to actually play the game. So it's really kind of a touch and go situation, whether it's console based or if it's server based, or if it's, that's just going to be the length of the heist. And obviously, since this is just the introduction, I'm pretty sure that they're going to add so much more. Like, I'm really hoping that soon they actually release heist packs, like maybe like classic heist, or maybe in-game heist. Like, that would be cool if you could take the heist from the story mission and do them in GTA Online. Like, I know that they're basically putting the game as if it's all one world, and as if Michael, Trevor, and Franklin are in your world. Because Trevor, calls you sometimes and asks you to help him out and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that they won't do something like that, but I think it would be a very great add-on for it. But other than that, it's very interesting to see how heists finally work in the game. It's been at least a year in the making that they said that they were gonna have it. But then again, they also said they were gonna have the PC game quite a bit, and well, it's still not out. It's pushed back till April. So, and from what I saw online for the specs for that game to be put on PC, you better have a supercomputer ready, because otherwise it ain't gonna hold it. Because there's a lot of talk about, because of the use of the 4K technology and it being used on a computer, that it's going to be so hard for a standard computer today to really run it efficiently. Which, excuse me, I'm really tired. I worked this morning, I apologize. So, with that, I guess that, it's going to take a supercomputer to hold the game. Size-wise, it's nothing, but as far as resolution and stuff goes, I know you can adjust settings and stuff, but it's never going to look good unless you have that powerful machine to back it up, I guess. Which is something I don't have, so maybe it's in high time I maybe upgrade my computer hardware. But then again, that's something I've never liked about computers, how you always have to upgrade it constantly in order for you to play a game or surf the web or something like that. But now consoles and smartphones and even smart TVs, you don't have to upgrade nothing on it. And it works perfectly fine as if the day you bought it, it still works for a good 3-5 years. I still have my Xbox 360. I have the original arcade edition of the Xbox 360 when it was the white, big, fat one. And I still have that working 100%. Nothing wrong, no loudness, no disc skipping, no breaking discs or anything like that. It works fine. And, it's never had the red ring of death or anything like that. So it's just funny how, systems and other things and other parts of technology can run anything. Any of the games that they have on that system, anything software-wise and hardware-wise, always can run on that system, regardless of how many times it's updated and stuff like that, but yet a computer can't. It just makes no sense. But there's my little computer rant for the day. So tune in next time, tomorrow, and beyond. This is the Daily Life Uncut. And as always, it's my journey.